All right, this is foundation excavation day 4 progress update. As you can see, lots and lots more dirt since our last interview here. You literally can't see the house from the road. The Domino's pizza person came and they did not know how to get to our house. So interesting. We have to walk into the neighbor's yard literally to get to the road because there's so much dirt. So let's give you an update on what's happening here. So today we had Josh Turner and the dream team from Habitat from Humanity here, and their objective was to get the wall first coat of, you see the gray coating there. This is all, it's called a rubber wall, but it's actually a latex. It's not latex, it's actually rubber. That's what they say anyway. So we've got we had all these areas that were leaking. So the first thing we did was all of the cracks that were in the wall. You can see even right there, I'm following that line. That's where the slab meets the block. Get a little closer so you can see that right there, that bottom row right there. And we have got something trippy going on with this wall. Nobody knows what's happening here. But anyway, before today, that was a wide open gap, and that was where the water was coming in, was right there, clear as day once you pressure wash. So Adam pressure washed. He brought we ended up renting a pressure washer from Hertz, and the pressure washer died, made a huge mess right there, the mud. We had it set up for about 2 minutes, and it was like a fountain. So we couldn't use the pressure washer on Sunday, which that was our original plan. So anyway, we had turns out the price to rent a pressure washer is about $20 cheaper than it is to buy one. We're gonna have to rent the thing for a couple of days, and so we ended up because the Hertz one was not working, we ended up buying a pressure washer. So that was advantageous. So now here's our progress, our status. So we've got the first layer of rubber on it that has to cure, and once it's cured, we go back and put a second layer. I'm going to wait 2 days to do that because it's going to rain tomorrow. So tonight what I'm doing is got the skid steer. That's 32 tons of gravel in that pile. That's what we started with. And so what I'm doing is, once the rain comes, I'm not going to be able to use any of the equipment because this is going to be a big mess tomorrow. And so what I'm doing is getting all the rock in the hole, because if I can beat the rain and get the stone at least down in there, then I can rake it out and I can build the French drain. Even in the rain tomorrow, I can be working if I need be. So the rest of the job after today, the rest of the job after tonight really is just going to be in building the French drain. Had a good news today from the inspector, and it seems like he's going to be a pretty reasonable guy. So Jazzy, what do you think of all this?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
Well, talk to me.
Okay, I kind of am a little weirded out.
Well, come here.
I'm a little weirded out.
Look at the camera.
I'm a little weirded out because of that.
Yeah, does it look better than it did yesterday?
Yes.
Absolutely better. That wall was a mess yesterday, wasn't it?
Now you guys painted it.
Well, we waterproofed it. That's actually liquid rubber. You can see how it's still a little black right there. That side used to be black, so we're going to put at least another second coat, maybe even a third coat when it's all said and done. So anyway, like I said, the objective tonight is we are gonna dump the remaining stone in the holes. We built a chute here for the majority of the stone, and it's going to be a lot of work getting all this down, but let me see if I can not break my leg and go down here. Jazzy, you want to come down? Well, it's like a sliding board with a tragic ending here because there's just a wall waving. Come on. So you can see right here, the plywood is leaning that direction, okay? So because the skid steer or the bucket was this wide, obviously spatially it was much wider than just that, but you can see that's how deep Phil had to, when he was using the excavator, that's how deep he had to cut this bottom section to get close to the footer. So our next move is to put this gravel here. By code, it has to be 12 inches wide. There has to be 4 inches of stone on the dirt, and then there has to be a drain tile. We're going to be using a corrugated, perforated 4-inch corrugated pipe that's wrapped in a sock. Hey, be careful.
Okay.
And that, if you can kind of see what we're doing here, is we're going to just rake the gravel here, and that rather than the stone going in the hole, which is, you can see it's this is how wide it would have. If we had just dumped gravel in here, I would have had to buy twice as much gravel. So this is what we're doing, and it's got to go 4 inches down with a pipe, 4 inches on top. And so even tomorrow and the next day, we're just going to have a little bit of raking and shoveling to do. Once all this is down, you can see the way those poles are staggered. Josh and the crew, these boards are going to stand up straight once I get all the stuff dumped in the hole. And when the boards are standing up straight, then they will hold the gravel, and I'll be able to backfill the dirt up against it. And I'll probably just leave the wood down here. I don't much think it's gonna be worth all the effort to pull that out, because once it's in there, it's stuck. So, hey Jazzy, what do you think? This is the rubber wall. You can see it's here. It's dry actually, so we could probably put that second coat on at about any point. So this is it. There'll be a little bit more work on this side.
I do that.
But the thinking part is over. The working part has just begun. So we will. So that's it. That is the update. So lessons learned today. Just talking with Josh. Sometimes being persistent is better than being smart, because this is not really that hard, but there's so many different steps to doing it that just being persistent is the way to complete the job. So anyway, this is me signing off.